God, your fatherland.
How y'all doing today? It's your boy, the one and only King Trent TV, and I'm back for another video. Man, I'm glad, man. Football season is here. Football season is here. I just got finished watching the Chiefs game last night. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs game versus the Chargers, and the Chargers upset the Chiefs. Then the Eagles and the Cowboys. The Cowboys were so close to beating the Eagles, but they just came up short. You know, CeeDee Lamb dropped that ball, and that's why they came up short. But other way, the two games was exciting to watch. Well, exciting to see. But we here for the real test. We here for the real video. We here for the real team. We here for the real defend the real champion team that's going to be crowned champions by the end of February. And that is your Baltimore Ravens, ladies and gentlemen. The Baltimore Ravens are taking on the Buffalo Bills this Sunday night. And I ain't going to lie. This is the first preview of 2025 and 2026 season preview. And I ain't going to lie. Let's get it started. Let's get hyped for it, and let's get things interesting. Now let's talk about. Now we get ready to talk about some teams. We get ready to talk about the defense. We're gonna talk about the offense. Shit, we talk about the special teams. We gotta talk about every category of the football teams that we facing. Starting off with the Bills. The Buffalo Bills coming off a playoff win against the Baltimore Ravens, and they seemingly are trying to beat a case to win their Super Bowl, their first Super Bowl this year, right? They're trying to win their very first Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they've been to, in their past history of Super Bowls that they've been to 4, and they lost all 4. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 90s. But I want to say one thing. Do the Buffalo Bills have a chance on going to the Super Bowl this year and actually getting over that hump? Like, getting over that hump by beating Mahomes or getting over that hump and getting to the Super Bowl. Well, let's break down their roster. Starting with, let's start with their offense. Josh Allen. So Josh Allen, MVP quarterback, the fake MVP, right? Fake MVP. I call him the fake MVP because honestly, Lamar deserved to have that MVP, right? But who knows? It's there. It's already there. So Josh Allen is coming off an MVP season. They signed Gabe Davis. They signed some good people. They signed some good quality people, you know what I'm saying, to help build around Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying. They got their back. They got their running back. You know what I'm saying? They signed him to a deal, right? So they kept their offense in check, you know what I'm saying? I believe that the Bills is going to be exciting to watch this year. As a Ravens fan, speaking of it, I think the Bills going to be exciting to watch. I think their offense is good. They're good enough to compete. I just think what's going to cost them in this game is just how they gonna really stop Derrick Henry, and that's on that defensive side of the ball. I don't believe that their defense of the side of the ball could be strong enough to stop Derrick Henry and Lamar in this offense, because this is the strongest Ravens team they might be facing in a lifetime. This is the strongest Ravens team. And they're going to have to stop Derrick Henry. They're going to have to slow down Lamar Jackson. They're definitely going to have to scheme up and try to keep the receivers in check. And that's a tough task for the Bills defense, man. That's a tough task. You know what I'm saying? You got DeMar Hamilton out there, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, they got Joey Porter back, right? You know what I'm saying? Another safety. Then they got some linebackers, you know. They got some outside linebackers, you know what I'm saying? Some defense. They got Joey Bosa and shit. But I don't know, man. I just think this is going to be a tough game. I do think this game going to be close, though. But let's talk about the Ravens side of the ball real quick. Ravens. So the Baltimore Ravens is coming in off of losing into the playoffs to these guys, right? Lamar Jackson shy away from winning the MVP, but Josh Allen stole it, right? And they also lost to him. That's heartbreaking, right? But there's a plus side to this because the offseason moves that the Ravens did, they draft Mordecai Starks. They draft Mike Green. They draft some quality players. You know what I'm saying? They also signed a quality veteran wide receiver in DeAndre Hopkins, right? You know what I'm saying? They re-signed Derrick Henry to a 2-year deal, right? They got Kyle Hamilton in his 4-year deal this year. So the Ravens are looking stacked right now. They looking good. And also they got LaJohntay Wester, a new returner, a new toy, a new weapon, secretly new weapon. Call him Weapon X because he's a secret weapon. He's a Weapon X. I want to say that Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens should absolutely dominate this game. But we know how first season, how week 1 is. We know how if we don't play a snap of football in the preseason, it kind of get me scared. It do get me scared to say if a team that don't play the veterans in the preseason, or at least give them some taste of football action, and they come out there rusty, they can come out there rusty. And that can scare me. That definitely can scare me if they come out there rusty. But do I expect the Ravens to come out there rusty? I don't think so. I think they veterans, you know, they used to playing the sport. I think they're going to come out there gunning. I think they're going to come out there actually on fire. I think they're going to be good to go. But we're going to see, man. The defense look good. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson, I think he's going to dominate this game. I think if I had to pick a score, who I got winning this game, I think I got the Ravens winning. It's close. I think it's going to be a close one. I think the Ravens beat the Bills. I think they beat them 31. I think they beat the Bills 31-24. I think it's that close. I think they beat the Bills 31-24. I think they edge them by just a touchdown or less. But I think they're going to edge them by at least a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I think the Bills are really that good of a team. I think the Ravens is good at a team. I think the Ravens do beat them 31-24, and I think this is going to be a classic type game, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's your week 1 preview, man. I catch y'all later, bro. Catch y'all after the game. Also, after this year, also renouncing before I hop off. This year, ladies and gentlemen, this year, after every game that I watch for the Ravens, every game, I will be going live and talking about the post game this year. I will be going live. Literally, I will be going live, and we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking our shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing everything. Talking about the game. Talk about the performance. Talk about how good did the player do. Talk about how bad a player has done. But we is going to talk about it. So that's just the big announcement I'm doing this year. I'm doing something a little different that I never did before. And that's me going live for post-game previews. So I'm excited to do this. I think this is going to help my channel out even more in the future. So that's why I'm doing it. Testing something out new. So I catch y'all later. Peace out, my friends. And also hit that like button. Also subscribe who you think is going to win this week. And I catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.
Open their eyes, up they're hiding from the storm. Try to patch in all this hole, yeah, on my fucking door.